1, 2, 3, 4. Get your friends about the group chat. Group chat. Group chat. Wave your hands was in the air. The devil, he don't like it.
Stomp that devil. Stomp that devil.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
I don't know what got into
Do you
her
like
the
that
last.
version?
I don't.
I think that's
Write in the comments. Did you like that version?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
you guys
do a little
did.
sing off. I want somebody else to sing the song for us.
Oh, yeah,
I want to
yeah.
hear your versions. Post it on social media. Make sure you tag us. I want to hear your version because I feel like
No.
yeah.
No. All right. Welcome to episode.
Everything you do to me.
No, welcome back to Get Out the Group Chat. My name is Shavonna Marie.
My name is Tanzania Black, and we're so excited to have y'all back with us.
You know why we do this? Because we want to see you guys in your communities thriving, surviving, and, living life great.
Living your best life, okay?
Yes.
And so today...
Yes.
We want to talk about the trip. See, that's why I got my trip this.
Stomach
after
out.
That, I'm going to Hawaii. Like I got the little vacation.
Show your
outfit
earrings.
On. Yes, my sunflower earrings. You see
that?
Yeah,
cute.
So much fun. Make you feel all girly and cutesy and stuff.
And I got mines on because I'm from New York. I'm just like,
yeah.
But no,
go New York.
Yeah. But no, it just takes us to our favorite trips, right?
Right.
And the recent one was the New York trip we just took.
Yes.
So for me, that's what
it was not my favorite trip, but it was a trip.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was a vibe for us.
Cuts and slices was the best part. I'm not gonna lie. The
Brooklyn
pizza, cuts and slices in was it Brooklyn?
That was in Brooklyn,
New York is pizza like I've never had before. Now Chicago pizza is still the 1, the 2, and the 3, but cuts and slices what they did with that shrimp, it's a meal on top of pizza.
Yeah, it was the salmon for me. Salmon pizza for me. That was sweet, the sweet and whatever. Ooh. That was fire.
If we could have went there every day for every meal, I would have. But that train ride to Brooklyn was not the vibe.
It wasn't.
It's not the vibe at all.
Yeah.
So New York was good.
Yeah. Another one we had was my favorite, I think, a little bit. Not favorite, but it can go in there. Was our Essence girlfriend trip. That was
Essence was
fun.
Good. Essence was a vibe. The concerts.
That was like going to the concerts, dressing up,
going to the Essence part and getting all the free stuff.
No, all the free stuff,
and then just seeing random celebrities.
Yes.
Like we saw Felicia Rashad,
and
I just I be wanting to pass out. All these amazing people.
We saw the people from Elementary.
Not Elementary.
I always say it like that. Everybody always say
Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary, but I don't say
what
it.
What is Abbott Elementary?
I always say.
Why do you say
like that.
elementary?
I always say it like that. Everybody fights
is that New
me
York?
off of that. I don't know, but I always say it like that. It's hilarious.
So we see the people from Abbott Elementary. No, we didn't see them. We saw.
Yes, we did. It was like 4 of them that came.
We saw Felicia Rashad. We saw everybody from Everybody Hates Chris. Who else was there? Quinta Brunson wasn't there. I didn't see her.
I don't know. I hate to say white.
The Caucasian lady. She wasn't.
Yeah,
He was where I forgot about that.
I
panel.
love her. Yeah,
Essence was good. If you have not been to Essence, you need to get to Essence this summer. Essence is black.
Yeah.
Essence is everything. The black people there have so much joy.
Yes,
you don't get all the attitude. Everybody's complimenting.
Yeah.
Everybody's so nice.
Yeah.
It's just such a good experience from the concerts, from the food. It's in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You're going to eat good the whole time. Make sure you make some reservations for the place that allow you to. But Essence,
that was my first time doing Essence. I know y'all did it the year prior, but I couldn't come. And I went, last year, and we're expecting to go again this year. But I always heard people talk about it, but they thought it was for the aunties. And I don't know if we the aunties.
It's because you're an auntie, Shay.
But if somebody would have told me in my younger years.
No, I would have went in my 20s.
I would have went in my 20s.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed. It's just, you see the black excellence, and I love seeing that. So for me, I was and I didn't even know they did all the filming stuff. I knew nothing of that. I don't know if maybe I ain't looking at the right stuff for Essence, or Essence don't put out the right stuff.
So it's ultimately having a compartment. So if you're interested in business, they have stuff for business. If you're interested in health, if you're interested in film, food, there is really an opportunity for you to learn and glean from some of the best.
I love Essence.
Absolutely.
So that was my
That's a free promotional tip for Essence right there.
That is.
But no, we enjoyed that Essence trip.
Yeah, that was
now
a good one.
my top trip.
What's your top?
It's always going to be California.
Oh my gosh!
When we went to LA,
California
I can't let LA go. Like I need to go back again. Like you ever just? I know it's not home for me. It's like a vacation. I don't know, but it's just like we were at some little rink-a-dink restaurant, and it was just like I could breathe, and it was just like There was no flies. There was no flying insects.
I don't know how y'all don't have no flies.
Pollution, but either way it goes, it was just a good experience. Like it was just a good freaking time. Really. Worst trip. Let me hear it.
Worst trip. Ooh. Dang. Worst trip.
Let me go, Chad.
Yeah, because I'm
some years.
Oh, y'all travesty. That's what.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna think about that one. So no, that's a trip where we went to Kansas City. We went to IHOP with International House of Prayer, and we're going up north. We're from like living in Mississippi, and there's like a whole winter storm, and that experience of trying to get back to Mississippi is something else. We ended up getting like stuck in a hotel. And like they had no hotel room, so we were all of us. It had to be like 8, 9 of us, like just in the lobby of this thing. And it ended up being like a news station that came.
Oh, y'all gotta show that clip.
No, I cannot find it. But Joseph was like, "This is a travesty on national television." So yeah, that was a tough one. We was at Bridget, little itty bitty car. But we made it back home because we're here today. But that was not my worst trip.
What's your worst trip then?
Honestly, the trip I went on, I don't know if I would say it was like horrible, but so this is like, so me and my friend Taura, we've been friends for a long time, so we didn't been through it about, all the things.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you be broke in particular about hotels or these type of things, but we was like, let's go to the coast. So if you're from Mississippi, the coast is like, the Gulf Coast, right?
Yeah.
And so we're like, we're gonna go to the coast. So I don't know who made the reservations for the hotel, but we get to the hotel and it looks like you might as well go ahead and human traffic me, prostitution, like all the things that's what it felt like to me. Now I don't know about the experiences to everybody else in there, and I was just like, I'm not gonna say that, and I'm like getting irritated.
You told him that?
I had to some extent because me and Taura end up getting into it about it.
Not Taura.
Yes, absolutely. Taura don't be at one deal with my shenanigans. But I was just like, I can't do this, man. So we actually did not end up staying in that hotel. We ended up sleeping in the car. I think taking a shower at like Anytime Fitness or something like that the next day. Like, so we saved some coins. And we drove around Mobile till we could find a safe place to go to sleep. We was crushed up in this car, but we made it do what it do.
That's hilarious.
Somehow the next day we was on the little what's the little things that you get on the water?
Jet skis?
Yes. I don't know how so we was on a jet ski the next day.
Yeah,
I can't
remember any like for real just worst trips.
Not family trips.
Like now family trips. Okay, if you're saying family, I can go family. Yeah, I think recently me, my dad, my mom. We was in Connecticut and we had to. I think we had just came back from Paris or something, and we were in Connecticut, seeing her brother or something. And my mom usually is really good. She likes to like study like this hotel is good, blah blah blah. And so I guess she said she was so mad. She was like, "This is not how the pictures look." It was a bad. Me and my dad was like in this room, like, I know you lying. Like we was mad. It was like the couch was weird. The chair.
What hotel was it?
It's just like a no name. I don't even know.
Nah, not a no name. That was the first problem. It was a no-namer.
I don't even know. Like, I can't remember. That's how bad it was. And literally, like, me and my dad was like, we can't do this. It was just, so it's like stuff like that. Like,
so speaking of that, so then how exactly would you say you deal with preferences on trips? Because especially a friend group. Now I don't know why it was 26 of us in one hotel room that year. But
yes, I don't know.
That was me. It was my fault. That's how I know. It was me. But like, how do you deal with people's preferences? So some people like going on vacations or trips and they want to just sit and relax in the pool in the room.
Yeah.
There are other who wants the itinerary with all the activities and they want everything to go on time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I happen to be that person.
You are.
So how would you say you balance the different preferences? Because you be planning trips for us and everything.
Yeah. I think it's just going by the majority in a sense. I will go. Like even though with the Cali, I think we had a good somewhat itinerary because it seemed like we was doing something every time. So I do believe in maximizing the time, but I am like a chill 2 person. Like I think for my brother when we went to Vegas, we just chilled. It's whatever we wanted to do, we wanted to do. So I think it goes by the people, like whoever trip it is.
But how do you determine if you got a mixed group of people who some want to go, some want to stay? How do you determine that?
I would say,
because I don't feel like we have a good balance. But Essence, all we did was like, okay, if you don't want to go, we leave.
Right, that's what we did.
You think that's the balance?
I would say, yeah. I would say let the people choose. I feel like unless you want it to be a strategic, like at Essence, we did take a lot of group photos. And I remember, I don't know if somebody commented one time, like, where is this person? It was just like, they weren't here. You know what I mean? They were doing something else, or, you know what I mean? So it made it look like, oh, y'all not all together, but it was like, they chose to do something else at the end of the day. So,
so do you think the people really be okay when you be like,
I don't want to
hear the people? We're about to leave. We want to go over here to the convention center. We're ready to go because we had already said the day before we was leaving at this specific time. How do you feel as a person when we be like, okay, Shay, we about to leave you? What are your honest feelings? Don't tell me what you should feel. How you truly be feeling?
No. I don't think it's because remember y'all did that. Y'all did that.
Yeah, we did it plenty of times.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know how you felt.
I think it's fine because I think some people are just like that. They want to go from, you're like that. You know, move on to the next thing. Once you get done seeing what you need to see, you move on to the next thing. Me, I think it probably it just takes me a little bit of time to adjust to I think that's what I am. Like,
and you like to move real slow? And you like to be late?
I adjust on my own timing, you know? Just like y'all all left me when, I remember that morning, I think. Y'all was like, well, we're going. He was like, Shay, you can't go by yourself and you can't walk by yourself. I said, I'm grown. I can walk on these New Orleans when you're traveling.
By
myself.
I don't know if you could tell in this chair, but she's very little.
I know you lying.
She's very kidnappable.
I'm not kidnappable.
You ain't too big to be human trafficked.
Yeah. But no, I feel like it's, I think let the people be great. I think put the itinerary out there.
Yeah.
If they don't abide by it, move on. Don't feel bad. Don't feel sad. Unless you do want the little photo ops and all that stuff. But other than that, that's their fault. And I'm talking to me. I'm like, it's their fault if they miss out on that. You know what I mean?
Okay. So as a travel agent, what's the best way to save money doing group trips?
I would say trying to book all at once. A lot of people don't know if you're doing 10 plus, you actually get very good flight benefits if you book it in a group.
If you book 10 people's flights at one time, you'll save on the flight.
Oh yeah.
So the price will actually go down.
Yes.
They just want times about 10.
No, you're really because I book.
Well, who is you booking through doing this?
This is just my regular booking site.
Okay.
But it was just calling the physical airline, and they have you just have to have 10 plus to do that. So, and most of the time, how many? It was like 12 of us in that room. I feel like I don't know why did we have that many people. Literally, I just remember laying across the foot of the bed. I think me, you, and IKEA, I think, was in one bed. I was like, why?
We're not doing that again in 2024.
We're not.
Declare it.
Right.
I prophesy that into our futures that we will not be.
We
50
will
people
get a hotel
room.
deal or something. We will not do that. So
let's say this. Let's help the people out on planning the trip.
Okay.
We have not planned this trip out, so we ain't did this before, and Shay actually does not know what we're gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Let's plan Essence right now, like in a very summarized, short way. So we have not told any of our friends we're going to Essence. We've considered it a dab, right?
Yeah,
I don't plan on going to Essence as many days we did last time, just because like a couple weeks prior I'll be in Illinois, so money. Yeah. So let's plan the trip. So how do we first start by going about planning this?
So I would say first, it's always get out the group chat. So you're going to get into a group chat of the people who want to really go.
So you're going to ask people who wants to go to Essence. Okay.
Because if you don't know the amount, that makes it hard on rooms,
flights, gas, travel,
all that. So establish the amount first. Once you get the amount, establish what hotel is best for you. To be honest, I'm not even going to lie to you. I remember looking back on Essence when we left Essence the last time, and booking was already ridiculous.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, my friend told me the other day that she just paid $500 per night.
Yep.
For a regular room.
And that's about right. That's literally so almost.
Which is probably how we ended up in one room.
Yeah. No, I get why we did the one room. It's so sad. But no. Just figuring out the hotel you want to stay at. Always make sure. Depending on the people you have and how you want to maximize your time, I wouldn't per se go to a hotel that's 20 something minutes away because you're dealing with New Orleans, bunch of traffic. So I wouldn't go too far out.
Yeah.
So if
and
you have to go
convention
Airbnb,
center and it's easy for people to walk. That was one of
we
the
was
benefits
literally
of where we were.
I loved where we were. I ain't gonna lie. I think it took us 5 minutes, maybe.
Less than 5.
It was less than
right
5.
there.
It was we was right there. And so
But we weren't right there to the concert area.
No, that was the problem.
So there really is no happy medium. So
It's
either
not.
you're going to be close to convention center, you're going to be
Or
close to the other area where the concerts are.
But I think we only did 2 concerts
2 nights.
last year. We went more days to the actual convention center. So
That's
that
true.
made sense because we kept going back and forth. So I would say stay there more than you can get a freaking Uber to the concert. So,
So we're figuring out who's going so you can know it's a hotel. So
then do you want to drive? How far are we from there? 6 hours?
5 hours.
5 hours.
Are you flying or are you driving?
You don't need to fly when it's 5 hours, I don't think, when you have a big group.
Yeah.
Because you can save your coins a little bit on whatever else you want to do. So
Okay.
I wouldn't book. If I'm within 4 to 5 hours from a place, I'm probably not booking a flight if I'm that close, to be honest. Unless it's cheap. Now, you give me a $60 flight, I'm in there like swimwear. Because I
you
swear,
got an Uber and walk everywhere anyways.
Let me know if y'all need some flights, because I swear I be finding the Google flights be flighting and I'll be in there $40. I was $40 to LA. $40 to LA, $60 to Memphis when I needed
Okay, so we got travel. Okay, what's next?
And then you got travel, you got that. Then decide if you really want to do the concert. You remember some people, not everybody wanted. I think it was me, you, and Ikea. Go check out that video of us falling asleep at the. Remember we?
Oh yeah. Don't say who you fell asleep on.
The people know. The people, y'all write in the comments who we fell asleep on. Y'all know the artist. But yeah, so figuring out if you want to go to the concerts
or not, because that's really the biggest as far as expense is those concerts. Now I do know there's an element of essence where people are going to like the parties. They have like not cruise but like boat parties and all that sort of thing. So assessing really what you and your friends want to do. Are you like our friends? We know for sure enjoy the convention center. That part is free. There's no way we could go to Essence and not fully do the convention center.
That was fun.
And I thoroughly enjoyed the concerts.
We got to see Tabitha Brown. You remember?
Oh, she gave me popcorn and I was so happy.
But yeah,
it was so much fun.
Yeah. And Kev on stage.
It was so good.
He literally was like right there talking to me. But yeah.
He talked to you.
He did for like 1 quick second.
What did he say?
I don't know. He said hey or something.
He didn't say no hey.
I want to show the video.
Oh,
thank you.
Show it. I ain't seen it. I was there. Okay.
But yeah.
So make sure you guys know exactly who's going to join the trip.
Yeah.
Make sure so you can go ahead and do hotels. You can do travel, and then decide what you and your friends want to do. Yeah. And know who's doing what and when they're going to do it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. It says some deadlines too, because you got to have deadlines so you can pay for everything.
That's the takeaway. That's the tip.
Yeah. Because if you don't, what happens is the hotel goes up, flights go up. So you gotta have put some deadlines to it. Make sure you get partial payments on certain things.
Yeah.
That's
even if y'all gotta just start putting it in one person's cash up to store it to when it needs to be paid.
That's what usually. That's how we do it. We just
awesome.
store it.
Well, to our friends, we're going to Essence this year, and we know you didn't know, and we know that you also invited you to go to Chicago, and we're not telling you to pick. We're just letting you know, the opportunity.
We got
is
Chicago birthday, so we're gonna be there. That's another trip coming up. June what? 20.
Dang, nigga, something on my business.
Oh, whatever. June something. We're gonna be there.
We're my birthday. So yeah.
So yeah, we got some trips planned, ready, excited.
So we encourage you to plan a trip. You know,
and
you only have one good little life to live, so make sure you experience it and experience it with the people that you love.
Yes. I love that.
So we're about to get into our friendship stories. This is where we share with you a story, and then you let us know if this person should get out of the group chat or if they should stay in the group chat. All right. So I don't even know when this started, but my group of friends consisted of 5 people. Although it was a small group was formed, it's completely understandable that some of them might prefer to hang out with someone specific from a group and not always the entire group every single time. But for some reason, they created other group chats in which not everyone is included. Me to be specific, and they know I know about these group chats and still haven't added me. For some reason, these small groups started hanging out more frequently without actually everyone involved being there. By now, it feels as if they are just avoiding me. It's been months since they've been hanging out without even asking me if I could join them. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it makes me feel a little bit insecure. Should they stay in the group chat or should they leave the group chat?
I think she needs to get out if they're really going to keep her away from hanging out. Now, I can see that happening because you remember we have a friend that, we had one group, but it was like a prayer group, and I don't know what happened. Y'all didn't.
Why are you saying y'all?
Because I didn't start it.
I didn't start it either. Only one person can start the group, so it couldn't be a y'all.
So yeah, I remember her saying, "Y'all leaving me out the group," da da da, and I'm like, not thinking too much about it, and it just kept happening until you kind of like, okay, she probably really wants to be involved in the prayer for real. So I think she finally probably recently got at it. But I wouldn't say, now the difference is she ain't never stopped hanging out with us. So the difference on that story.
So we didn't start neglecting her is what you're saying.
Yeah, we never neglected. Like that story is like they're intentionally having events without her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
So it seems as if some of the people were getting closer to others than they may have been to everybody.
Because that happens.
So maybe that small, so if there's a group of 5, maybe there's 2 that like somehow become besties over time.
Yeah.
And they're continuously hanging out and not necessarily inviting a third person.
Right.
Because they're
enjoying
their bestie-ish life.
Right. Maybe they click better. That's even happened, I feel like, in our groups, in a sense.
Really? Do tell.
Yeah. I feel like certain people gelled better than other people. And I don't think you should get mad because somebody else is gelling better than somebody else.
So then what is your actual stance on what this person should do then?
Oh, no. I would say now, technically, just have that conversation. Well, you don't know that they probably click better and want to do
or
stuff.
They may not be aware that they're doing it. Like time just be flying and you just be forgetting that,
but I ain't forgetting a whole other person now.
But it's not like it's 3 people. It's a group of 5. So it's a pretty like large group because maybe the people like, hey, maybe the other 3 hanging out. Maybe they ain't invited us to hang out.
The difference is, even with our big group, we at least write it in the biggest group first and saying, hey, then we pick out of that group. Once somebody says, hey, I'm going to this event, then we make another group saying, okay, this is the people for that group. We're not just randomly writing in little groups. It's not me, you, and Ikea saying, yeah, I want to go this way. Nah, we write in the big group first.
Yeah.
Whoever says, yes, I want to go, then we move it. You know what I mean? Like, so I think they're just intentionally, you got to be leaving her out for a reason. There got to be something. So that's why it's always a conversation. Like, just have the conversation at the end of the day.
Communicate.
Right. Because if you don't communicate and say, hey,
I'm
you're leaving me out.
This.
Just like my friend
maybe they don't think you care. Because you know what they person not telling is they might just be a flippant introvert. And maybe they done learned over time, this person like being by themselves anyway. So why would I continue to put myself through that rejection, asking you to go somewhere and hang out with us and we know you're not going to go? There's always multiple sides. They don't be telling the full story in these stories. They just telling their perspective. You got to remember that.
You're right.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode of Get Out of the Group Chat. We hope that y'all will finally get y'all trips out of the group chat.
Yes, please.
Okay, this is what we were created for, to convince you to get out there. Yes. Get out there and make new friends. Get out there and have some fun. Get out there and enjoy the life that God gave you. Because if you still moving and breathing, girl, do something with your good old life. Okay?
Yes. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. Share with about 5 people. And we will see you guys next time.
See you
Get
later.
out the group chat. Peace.